What came first? Whole wheat flour or white flour? What came first, the chicken or the egg? Who invented whole wheat flour? So I was having dinner last week with a very famous restaurateur, very well known, very successful for the last 20 years plus. And he said, Marcus, you're doing whole wheat pizzas. You're doing whole wheat bread. He goes, why are you doing that? He goes, who in the world ever invented whole wheat flour? He goes, who invented it? I said, I want to know who invented white flour. That's my question. The whole wheat flour was first. The whole grain was first. That's what we started using first. And then we started refining and milling it and stripping it of all its vital nutrients, its B complex vitamins, its fiber. We're the ones who ruined wheat. Whole wheat was perfectly fine. But it's just, it's odd. I'm doing this video because it's just, people's mindsets are just so funny. He's like, who in the world invented it? And he was like, I don't believe. Who invented this stuff? And it's like, who invented white flour? White flour is just so, such a terrible food product. It's a terrible choice. It's a terrible thing to have in your diet. It's null and void of nutrients and fiber. It's just, it's a disgrace to eat white flour. You know the saying, Wonder Bread? You eat Wonder Bread, it's a wonder you're still alive. Everybody ever heard that joke? So when you strip flour, when you strip that outside layer, that's where all the nutrients are. And we all know whether it's carrots, whether it's apples, whether it's sweet potatoes, the majority of the nutrients are always found within the last 5% of the item. Okay, and I'm not saying go eat banana peels, okay? I'm not saying that. But generally speaking, that's how that works. So the same thing with whole wheat, whole rye, whole kamut. That part of the wheat berry, of that seed, is just so vital for your health. That's where all the goodness is. Now, here's a cautionary. Don't think just to go to the store to buy whole wheat flour just because you want to buy whole wheat flour, right? Sinking into the snow here. Thought I'd get a better backdrop there. So, I'm not saying go buy whole wheat flour at the store, because buying whole wheat flour a lot of times is rancid in the store. When you go buy these big brands and these big brand names and these big grocery stores and stuff, even in health food stores, it's rancid already, and that's not good for you either. If you're gonna buy whole wheat, if you're gonna buy whole grain flours, whole grain, try to buy them in the whole form, keep it in your freezer, grind it yourself, or go to a store that's keeping it in the refrigerator or the freezer that has like a freshness date on it, or buy it directly from the actual farm, from the mill, and where they're grinding it as they're shipping it. See, there's a short shelf life on whole wheat flour, so just because you're eating whole wheat flour doesn't mean that you're getting what you need, or that it's not a bad food, or that it's a great food, because chances are it's rancid. Those very fragile vitamin E oils in those very fragile oils that are found in there go rancid, just like olive oil goes rancid, just like any oil goes rancid based upon light, heat, age. Those are the things that make things rancid. So when you mill something like that and you grind it up, you expose it to more oxygen, and it can go bad much quicker. So my suggestion is buy good whole wheat flour, or whatever flour you're buying, buckwheat flour, millet flour, rice flour. Buy a high quality, buy something that came out of hopefully a refrigerator, cold storage, something that was milled fresher, and keep it in your refrigerator or freezer. Keep it fresh for yourself. And that's the best way to take advantage of the benefits of a whole grain flour, especially whole wheat. And who in the world invented white flour is my question. Who invented it? Out for a run today. My new Innovate 282 Rocklight GTXs. Outdoor Research Gore-Tex Gators. And lots of mashed potatoes out here. Lots of wet snow that I'm sinking into. You just see, not getting good grip. It's like running in like extreme sand conditions. Out here, Smiley Road. Looking down into Ellenville-Warsing. Nobody's been on this trail. There's no fresh tracks here. It's about 40 degrees. And it's video time. Actually, I went up that last week and my snowshoes went right up that. That's a nice pitch. It's right over there. I went right up it. Went to the caves. There are these beautiful fault line and caves right over this ridge here, about another mile up. Opens into the fault line. Huge canyons. called the Grand Canyons of the Gunks, right above here.
Right, I can't stop it tonight. This epidemic, I'm trying to fight. Blood pressure's rising now. It's in the danger zone. Somebody help me, I'm about to go terminal. It's an epidemic, all the things.